It's Ashton here. So this week's topic is coming out. Long story short, so the first person I told was my grandpa, and he was super supportive. And then I told my girlfriend. I was a little scared to tell her because we had just started dating, and I really liked her. And then when I ended up telling her, she was totally okay with it and was like, okay, I mean, if that's what's gonna make you happy, then that's what makes me happy. And then after I told my grandpa, he told my grandma and kind of explained the situation to her. And thankfully, they've been super supportive, and have supported me through my entire transition so far. They went with me when I had top surgery. They basically took me to see my therapist for the first time so I could get the ball rolling. And then after I came out to them, I told my dad, who at first thought it was a phase and, didn't believe me. But as time has gone on, he's slowly coming around. We obviously still have a lot to work on in terms of our relationship, but he's coming around. My family is slowly coming around, and I told my mom's side of the family. My uncle on my mom's side is super supportive. Him and his girlfriend are awesome. That he was just like, you know what, you don't have to hide from us. You can be who you want to be, and we're 100% behind you. He's like, I love you like you're one of my kids, and that's not going to change. So that was super supportive. Slowly everybody kind of in my family is slowly but surely coming around. I've just recently, I guess within the past couple months, have started telling extended family, and so far I haven't gotten anything negative. Obviously, I don't see them that often, so pronouns still get messed up here and there, but that's okay. At this point right now, pronouns don't really bother me. I'm just happy that so far everybody that I've come out and told has been supportive. All my friends have been 100% supportive. They were also one of the group of people that I was most terrified to tell, just because I didn't know how they would feel and how they would react. But surprisingly, they were just like, as long as you're happy, we're 100% behind you. When I went and got surgery, some of them would text me and check up and see how I was doing. Still, even now, one of my friends, Ryan, asked like how things are feeling and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. Like I said, I've had a fairly easy, well, minus with the exception of my dad, I've had a fairly easy coming out. Some tips that I wish I would have known before I came out, that I could pass on to somebody else to help maybe them make coming out for them easier, would be to do it when you're ready. So I came out to my dad before I was ready, and I couldn't exactly, I guess part of his misunderstanding, I would say, would be that I wasn't exactly clear on what I was trying to tell him. I was kind of dancing around the bush. So I would say, come out when you're ready. Think about, what you want to say, how you want to say it. Have a kind of go in with a plan, just so you're a little bit more at ease. Obviously, things might not stick to the plan, in which case you're going to have to make some changes and stuff like that. But try to go in with a plan, calm, and know what you're going to say. Like I said, do it when you're ready. Obviously, you don't want to be in a situation where you're forced to come out, or where you're not exactly feeling comfortable with yourself because you might not explain things clearly, or you might get scared, and that'll kind of cause a little bit of miscommunication, which could lead to misunderstanding, when really, if you just are patient with yourself, figure out what you have going on by yourself, and then come out when you're ready, you'll be able to effectively tell everybody who you want to know what's going on in a clear way, and then open it up to questions for them and stuff like that, I would say be open going into it. Don't expect that people are going to not support you right away. I did that with some of my family members. I thought that I would never have their support, when in reality, when I told them right away, they were like, oh no, like, that's okay, like, I understand, you know, we just want you to be happy. So go in being open. Don't think that just because, you know, one of your family members may have a conservative point of view, or may have said some things that were questionable in the past, don't think that they're going to judge you right away. A lot of times people say things without knowing or having experienced them, and when they're actually experiencing something, or like have a family member approach them about a certain situation, whether it's coming out or anything in general, they tend to be a lot more open to the idea. I would say would just be, if you plan on coming out, just have an out in case things start to get heated or you're starting to feel overwhelmed, you know, just be able to say, hey guys, I need a break from this situation or something like that, and then readdress it at a different time when everybody is kind of calm and has had time to, you know, kind of think about it. So thanks again for watching. Make sure you guys follow us on Tumblr and all that good stuff. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you next week.